and then no 12.
I can't map out things that far ahead myself.
Long, big map.
I just wake up in the morning every day. I go, oh, I'm alive one more day. Thank you, Lord.
You guys going to say early, like, who will come up for sure?
You mean early?
Well, I mean, would you say now who's going to call up September 1st?
Not now. I mean, we're still waiting to see how things develop down there. You know, we're sensitive to their situation there. They have an opportunity to make the playoffs, and unless it's something that we really need here, we're going to let it go through the process. And as Chris mentioned to you guys before, there's probably going to be some guys are probably going to be coming before others over here. They have. Their season doesn't end until the 6th.
Are you guys going to call anybody up for well, I'll say the 1st?
We're still not clear on that. It all depends on their situation by then.
I mean, if they're eliminated.
Then if they're eliminated, then it makes things easier for us. But we're hoping that they can make the playoffs. It's a good experience for those kids.
Speaking of call-ups, the game has changed in that way too, a la Steven Strasburg. As a manager, you probably want, hey, I want a guy that can contribute and win games for me now. You know, I mean, the poor guy gets hurt, clock's ticking on him, he's entering toward free agency, and he's on the DL. You can see why a general manager might say, yeah, we know Manny, but, we're going to hold him back. Is there kind of a tussle there, you know what I'm saying? As a manager, you want to win all the time.
Yeah, but it depends on the situation you're in. I mean, yeah, you do want to win, but how good is it going to do you trying to win if you're going to bring up somebody that you're not going to develop and it's going to be part of your future? I mean, you're not going to be bringing a guy that is just going to help you win a game in September, but you're not even counting on him for next year and years to come. So, in our situation, we're more interested on developing guys up here and major league experience, not just to have them up here, but to give them the value of giving them some development up here. That's what we're looking at. I mean, I think most of the guys that are here already were part of the AAA team, so there's very few guys that we can single-handle down there that we're going to pull up over here that are going to make an impact to, let's say, jump us over the Royals.
That's your goal this weekend, though, right?
Hey, it's a pride thing. I don't think nobody wants to finish last. I'm sure they're thinking the same way. And obviously, this is important. It's an important series for us to try to gain some ground on these guys. And 22 teams are going to go home anyways. But it always sounds nicer to say that you finish 4th, not 5th. Or you didn't finish last, because people don't say 4th or 5th, they say last. Not a very good consolation prize to have anyways.
And people don't remember that, this guy was hurt, that guy was hurt. All they remember is last. Which is unfair, but that's what it is.
As I said, 22 teams are going to go home anyways. Only 8 are going to stay.
Have you ever been part of the team that you wanted to finish higher to draft? It's like, why don't
How dare you ask that question? Whoever think that way should be punished.
We did it across the street when they got James.
I've never been part of that, that situation, and as a manager myself, I wouldn't be part of it either. I try to win every single game I could over there in DC. We were in country games just to get to Strasburg, believe me.